You're welcome back again to the channel where we create. And as we have begun, we have started a new series on how to become a graphic designer. That is using Photoshop to create graphic design work. All right. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe it, like the videos, share it, comment on it so that I'll know your problems and I'll address it in time. All right. So last time we did an introduction on Photoshop. We did how we can create a new Photoshop file, a new Photoshop work. Then we also look at the various tabs of the Photoshop. So we have the title bar. Under the title bar, we have the file, the edit, the image, the layer, the type, the select, filter, 3D, view, window, help. Okay, and we said that this is the toolbars. Okay, these are the tools that you are going to use to create your work. Then the layers, we explain more about the layers. All right, so today's our main tools that we are going to learn is shape tool and pen tool. Okay, shape tool and pen tool. So what does the shape tool does? Okay, so the shape tool is the tool that help you to draw shapes. Okay, if you want to draw rectangle, triangle, you use the shape tool. So where exactly is the shape tool? So the shape tool is this. All right, it's this. The shape tool is this. Under the shape, when you right click on the shape tool, you will find so many shapes. Okay, we have the rectangle tool, we have the rounded rectangle tool, we have the ellipse tool, we have the polygon tool, we have the line tool, then we have the custom shape tool. Okay, so let's choose the first one, the rectangle tool. If you want to draw a rectangle using the rectangle tool, so when you come to your working area, you click on it, you left click on it, you hold it, then you drag it, then you create the size that you want. Let's say this, then it will be created. You see, it will be created. If you want the sizes to be the same, what you can do is you hold shift, then you left click, then you drag, then it will be the same. The sizes are the same. Okay, so this is a perfect square. All right, so this is a square. So when you look at the top, I said the last time that we did the beginners to the introduction, we said that these are what the properties of the tools. Okay, so when you come here, the fill is what color do you want the shape to be. Okay, so when you click on it, then you choose the color. So if there is no color here, you come here, then you click on it, then you choose the color that you want. Okay, let's use blue. Choose the color that you want, then you click on okay, then the color will change. See, the color has changed to blue. So that is it. So these properties too, you can see it here also. Okay, it also displays here, so you can do the same thing that you can do here, you can do it here. All right, so then we have the stroke too. The stroke, okay, the stroke is the outline. Okay, the outline of your shape. Okay, if you want to change the color of the outline of the shape, you use the stroke. Okay, so now this is selected. This means that there's no color for the outline. Okay, so if you want to choose a color for your outline, you come there. Okay, then you choose the color. Let's use red, or you can come here and choose the color that you want. So many colors, but for now let's use red. Okay, one will ask, why have I chosen red but there's no red here? Okay, it's the reason is that the outline, the size of the outline is 1 ps. Okay, 1 pixels, and so it will not show much. Okay, but when you zoom in, you will see it. But let's increase the size of the outline. Okay, so that you will see it well. So you click on the arrow behind it, then you drag this. When you drag it, you see the outline has come. Have you seen? The outline has come. So you can change the color, you can change the fill color and other things. If you want the outline to be like this or like this or like dash dash, you can do it at that point. All right, so let's choose. Okay, let me choose this. you see the outline has changed. Let me choose this. The outline has changed, so that is it. All right, then this is the width of your shape. So if you want to change the width of your shape, you can change it. The height of the shape, you want to change it, you can change it from here. All right, so that is it. I want you to explain something here. So when you look at this place, this is the left upper corner. So if you want to make it round, you just increase this one. But if you increase this one, see what will happen. I'm increasing it. You see, when I increase it, you see all of the corners have also become round. Okay, this is not what we want. We want only the left upper corner to be rounded. What you have to do is go, let's set it 0 again, then all of them will be 0. Then at this place, okay, at this place we call it the link. Okay, you click on it so that it will not link all of the corners together. Okay, then you change this. When you change this, so it will be only the left upper corner that will change or will be rounded. Okay, so have you seen? And if you want to round this too, you can do the same thing here and it will be rounded. You see, so that is it. Okay, so that is it. All right, so we are done with the rectangle 2. Let's take the circle 2 and see the rounded circle, rounded. Let's take the rounded rectangle 2 and see. So it's the same thing. You select it, then you drag it, you click on drag it, then it will be created. So if you want to change the color, the same thing, fill, then you choose the color. Then you want to change the outline color, you just click on it, then it will change. Have you seen it? Very nice. Then let's look at the circle 2, the ellipse. The ellipse tool is used to draw circle. Okay, set things that are circle, over, and other things. So you click on it, then you click and drag. All right, this is a good oval. Okay, it's an oval. All right, but if you want it to be a circle, it's the same thing with what we did with the rectangle. Okay, you have to hold on shift. Then you click, then you drag, then it will be a perfect circle. All right, it's the same thing. You want to change the inside color, you come to the fill, you change the color, let's say this color. Then you want to change the outline, the same thing, the same procedure, then you change the outline. All right, so that is it. All right, let's move on to the pen 2. So this is the pen 2. What does we use the pen 2 to do? All right, so the pen 2 help us to draw curves. Okay, things that are curves. All right, so with this is a shape, a standard shapes. Okay, standard shapes. But if I want to draw some curves, all right, I'll use the pen 2. So let me show you how to use it. Let me delete all of this. All right, so this is how you can use the pen 2. First, you have to put a point at the start of your curve. So let me put it here. You see, then you come to the place where you want to end the curve. All right, then you click and hold, then you drag. So when you drag, then you get your curve as you wanted. You see, you drag. You want to create another one, just move to the place where you want the points of the curve to be. Then you click, you hold, then you drag to make it how you want it. Okay. Then the same thing. Let's say, let me put it here. All right. Let me put it here, then end. So when I do it like this, it has created a shape for me. This is a shape, okay, but with a shape that has curves. Okay, a shape that has curves. So this is a shape. So if I want to fill something inside this, I just right click on it, come to fill path, then I'll come to the content. I'll choose color, then I'll put a color that I want to use. Okay, I will select the color that I want to use. Let's say I want to use this color, then you click OK, then OK, then it will be filled. You see, After that, you hit enter so that the lines here will go. Okay, so click enter. See, then the lines will go. So you see, we have made our first pen work. Okay, so that is it. That is how we use the pen tool. All right, let me go back and show you something else. Okay, so with the pen tool, we can fill color inside it, or we can put a stroke on the shape on the shape. Okay, so I've already said when we were explaining the shape tool, we said the stroke is what the outline. So if I want to put a color on the outline of what I've done, I've done with the pen tool, I just go to stroke path. All right, then you choose what you want to use. I want to use the brush, or you want to use the pencil, or other things. So let's use the brush. Then this simulate pressure. It will help. It will make the work, let's say, the end to end of your lines, okay, or your outlines to fade. Okay, so there will be some parts that the color will come deep, and there's some places that the color will come light. Okay, so let's use it and you see what I'm talking about. So click on okay. All right, so click enter. You see it has drawn at the outline of your pen work. Okay, so that is it. So that is how we use the pen tool. So under the pen tool, when you right click on it, we have so many other choices too. We have the pen tool, that is what we use. We have the freedom pen tool. So we have the curvature pen tool and other things. Okay, so we'll learn more about this when we do projects or when we do work. Okay, we do posters, flyers and other things. We're going to learn more about it. One thing that I want to also show to you, when you use the pen tool, you can make the shape here. We can make this one become a shape. So you just come to the properties of the pen tool, you click on this, all right, then you come to shape. All right, when you click on shape, then you make your work. So with this, when you are doing it, then it will be drawing the shape for you. You see, then the shape will be drawing. So that is the difference between the shape and the path. So the path is just, it will select an area for you, then you fill it with a color, or you put color on the outline. But with the shape, when you do your point, or when you bring your point and you are drawing your curves, then it will be creating it will be filling the color for you. So and it will turn your path to shapes. Okay, so that is what we have done here. All right, so that is it for today's video. On our next video, we are going to learn about the text tool, the move tool. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye.